Mark,
hello.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming down.
This is so cool.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
We were driving over, and I said, and Daniel said, "What's installed?" I said, "I can't remember. I've seen the emails. I see the emails coming in. Vicky processes them, and there was multiple orders. I have no idea what's in here. I can't remember."
So we've got 3 full zones of audio on Gallos, all driven through Sonos, all built into Control4. We've got dining, kitchen, master bedroom, and what we call the cigar room, which is a very interesting room in the house.
I've not seen
I don't know whether you've seen that yet.
Are we allowed in?
I don't know. Maybe.
Next
A
time.
whiskey and a cigar. Maybe we'd say next
So
time.
it's still a bit of a building site.
Still a building site. Sadly, still some construction going on. We're not fully finished yet. But they were happy for us to come down, do some filming. As you've seen, we've got some lovely shots and great speaker positions.
And we decided we're going to come back down. So we did one with Rusty, Robert Rust, the installer. And we met the client, and it was kind of 90% finished. And he said at the end, "Why don't you come back down at the end? We'll
Definitely.
like a grand design."
Yeah, absolutely.
So and some of the clients are some clients we'll never be in the house for some clients that don't want to see us, obviously. But some clients are happy, and I think maybe we can get them on camera.
I think definitely come down for a cigar and a whiskey. I think you'd be really happy with that.
So tell us about you and the business.
So we are 10 years deep into business, and we're kind of based in Kent. So we're local, working with architects, mostly high-end residential. We do a little bit of commercial, but try and stick in the high-end resi market. Predominantly Control4, obviously Gallo Acoustics, kind of our go-to brands. But yeah, it varied. I mean, AV is very bespoke, isn't it? So we try and kind of mix it up, but tailor it to each job and each client, basically.
And you're another one of these companies that doesn't have to advertise.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Absolutely.
So everything is just referral.
We're fully referral. Yeah, it's a very nice position to be in. It's taken a few years to get to that position. But yeah, it's great.
And the jobs last so long as well.
Absolutely.
You only need one referral every 18 months.
You need one referral, and we tend to find, as I'm sure a lot of other companies do, that you go in to do X and you end up doing Y and Z. It kind of snowballs. AV. You come to do a TV and a sound bar and a kind of 5.1 surround sound system, and you end up doing security, integrated audio, lighting control, everything.
It's because they what it's like when you've got tradesmen at the house, tradespeople at the house.
Yes.
As soon as you trust somebody, you'll let them do whatever they can.
And then we're very fortunate. Sometimes you pick up the second home. That can be abroad as well. In a nice new area, so we get to travel like you guys. It's great.
Oh, great. We're with Durgesh at Nucleus in London yesterday.
Yes.
He's the same. He's like, I think he was 10 years as well.
Yeah.
So I've never advertised. So it shows you're doing something right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Can you talk us through room by room? What's going on where you've got Gallo?
Yeah, so basically, so we've got, this is what we're calling the media cinema room. So we've got an in-room low profile sub, 2 surrounds, rears. We were going to try and do a center speaker, but given the size of the TV, we wanted to match something, so we had to get something custom made for that. And then behind you here is the dining room, and then we've got kitchen, a master bedroom zone, which you guys will see on the pictures later. And then we've got the cigar room as well. So yeah, kind of they really wanted something a bit different. When I did the first Zoom call with the client, so we were introduced by our architect, and he just wanted something different. He didn't really want in-room speakers, or kind of in ceiling speakers, architectural. So I sent him a link via WhatsApp and immediately just pushed the button. So super happy.
Great. That's good. Yeah, you would struggle to get in ceiling, and especially in this environment, it would struggle.
Yeah, and I think given the vaulted ceiling, I think I'm always quite conscious about how kind of the sound's going to bounce around. I think they knew they were going to have quite deep, long pendant lights. I think he wanted something that was going to match the lighting. So if you're standing from the kitchen looking down into this zone, which was the new part of the development, I think he was quite keen on the symmetry and the attention to detail. And I think it's worked beautifully. I couldn't really think of a better solution.
Great. And it's not a completely new build, is that right?
Not completely new build. We've got an old section there, which was a cottage, and we're in the kind of the newer version, the new build coming out here, which I think, to be fair, was the sort of going to be the client's main focus for AV originally, but we've managed to kind of extend back into the old part of the house.
Yeah, of course.
So we started here in terms of design, and we've managed to kind of implement it.
And there's different challenges. It's much harder to do the old cottage than it is.
Absolutely.
I mean,
we were quite lucky that they ended up renovating more deeply into the cottage than I thought maybe they first thought. So kind of we
okay.
managed to get some infrastructure in and keep pushing through. So yeah.
And outside, now we won't see it today, but outside you've got plans for?
So outside, I mean, you guys probably can't see that, but we've got kind of building works, the terrace is being laid, there's some lighting going in, so we're doing lighting control, and we've got some audio cables being laid as well. So hopefully some weatherproof gallows. It's going to be fantastic.
So we'll have to come back down.
Yeah, please do.
I don't have a particularly smart home at home, so I'm always curious as to what you guys do with them. Anything clever, any little tricks you've got?
There will be shortcut buttons to playlists,
Okay.
particularly in this zone here where we're sitting again. I don't know whether you guys can see that, but there are 2 gallows hidden up on that truss there, hidden away. There will be a shortcut media button that will do some bells and whistles with the lighting control.
Okay, cool.
That will integrate and automate clients' favorite playlists through the surround sound system, and some shortcuts that will push it back through the rest of this zone. So
that's pretty neat. That's
yes.
Good. You handle the security. You guys do security as well?
Yeah. So we're doing fully integrated home from the top down. So we've done, I think you might have noticed the Starlink dish at the top.
Yes.
So here we've got Starlink running the network, battery backup, and then we've got integrated security cameras, intruder alarm, lighting control. And I guess really what might be quite an interesting fact that I quite like to see, if we've got outside audio, if the client has left the home, they've automated it. If one of the cameras picks up intrusion detection, we can send a warning signal through the gallows, automated through the Control4. So there is some extra layers of security, even on an audio factor from you guys, which is fab. We love it.
How long do you think it'll still be on this site? And then what follows after that?
So we've got probably another 2 weeks left on here, which is finishing final programming, lighting automation. And then after that, we tend to let the client live in the house for 6 to 8 weeks. So we try and give you
write a list.
Literally. And then they do basically a snagging list. And then, you know, we sort of come and revisit maybe sort of 8 to 12 weeks afterwards and do any programming tweaks. And that can be anything from further audio calibration, you know, tuning subwoofers, bits and pieces like that to their particular ear. Obviously, you know, we all hear it and see things differently.
And you don't have to agree with it. You just have to do it.
Yeah. So we try and give you, you know, a kind of an out-the-box package. And then as you're living in the house, things change, and then we come and tweak it and tailor it to you guys. I mean, it's your house, not mine. So yeah.
And what's next? The next project all lined up?
For us, same architect, another smart home.
Brilliant.
Maybe some more gallows, hopefully.
Another visit for us to come.
Another visit for you guys.
We had a really nice meal last night.
You're always welcome to Ken. Next time we'll have some beers and dinner and a gym session maybe.
So. Thank you.